I just hate that we lose shows. So, in addition to recording it in our normal studio practices, I am going old school, and I've linked up a microphone to our radio in the back, and it's recording in the production room as we speak. So we're going to get this damn episode.
It's our step up, step down plan.
Exactly. So it's like, what is it? It's our...
Told you, it's the step up, step down plan.
Step down. I was trying to find...
It's a step up for the fact that we'll have a recording, but that will be a step down recording.
That will be a step down. So if in the future you hear an episode on Mixcloud and it's like, man, that sounds slightly distorted.
Sounds like they're in a tin can.
Slightly blurry or, slightly staticky, it's because we had a malfunction. But you still got the damn episode, so...
It's like, did you guys broadcast from a sewer pipe this week?
We did.
Why is your all
That's why there's socks here.
Why?
Someone flushed it.
Why is y'all studio a bathroom? We don't understand.
We should do it in a bathroom. Feels like we're in a bathroom.
I mean, we're basically in a bedroom with a hamper. With
no,
the
we're
sock
in a toilet.
We're in like a teenage boy's bedroom.
That's what we are. All the posters and the dirty socks
and the cum stains
and the
that too.
Yep.
Yeah, and the dirt and just the nastiness.
With Tom Waits just looking at us.
Yeah, and nobody deciding to actually clean anything up. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay, can you post that on the Facebook page? We've had 0 days since the sock incident.
Oh, I'm going to give an update on the sock, yes, for sure. Because
take a picture of it and just say we have had 0 days since the sock incident.
The sock saga continues. Sock saga continues. Smells like 90s. That's what we're calling it. Smells like 90s rock sock saga. Continues.
We gotta think of a name like Lamb Chop for it. Lamb Chop was a sock.
Lamb Chop was a sock. That's right.
So we have to think of
I hope Sherry Lewis washed it before she made it.
What about just Socko? Mick Foley's thing?
Socko?
Mr. Socko? That was Mick Foley's, the wrestler. We can name it
George DeSocco.
Oh, I like that.
That's it. It's George DeSocco.
George DeSocco.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not lying. It's laying in... Oh, it's lying down there. Oh!
It fits.
And that also deserves because that was great. It's lying on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
The earth is flat, and it's just laying down there.
Yep. George DeSocco's still doing his thing. I'm afraid to put my feet under there now. I realize that. I have my feet back today.
You have your shoes on, though. It shouldn't bother you.
Gangrene.
Gangrene, it's on. It won't get on your... It won't touch
That's
you.
True. Your shoes, protect you.
The shoes will protect you. Now, if you take your shoe... If you took your shoe and sock off and started playing footsie with the sock, that would be different.
I think a toothpick monster got someone, though, so we should...
Is there any, white masking tape over there?
Oh, my God, you're right.
We conjured it.
That's why they haven't been back for the sock. Toothpick monster got them.
Yeah, we conjured it.
Oh, and we shouldn't have talked about it.
Style.
Oh, no.
And they took their sock off and see what happens.
This is what happens.
You disappear.
How could we be so dumb? Pork.
We shouldn't have done it.
So, Toothpick monster got him.
Toothpick monster got him.
I forgot, what's Toothpick Monster again?
It's a little goblin that stabs your feet
if you don't. Toothpicks. If you don't wear socks to bed.
Yeah.
My imaginary horror.
How do you not remember? This was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I remember it now.
It was on the Valentine's show we talked about. How do you not remember? Or maybe
do you not remember my trauma?
Yeah, right. Or maybe it was 2 or 3 weeks ago. I don't know.
It's been a while.
But I think you have early onset pork. We've discussed this before.
Probably.
We've discussed it before. I think you have early onset. I don't think you do.
I vaguely remember Toothpick Monster.
Yeah. Well, you remember
the Toothpick Monster.
Well, you remember the show.
Horrifying.
You remember the show was somewhat of a disaster last week, so I thought you might be able to.
I was completely out of it last week.
And you remember that you remember last week though, but you don't remember when you were fully conscious Toothpick Monster.
Maybe it's something about being over here on this side of the booth. I feel like I'm less engaged on this side.
I feel like I share my deepest fears with you guys, and it hurts my feelings that Pork doesn't remember.
I remember TikTok.
Hey, you've laughed at me at some of the most vulnerable moments in my life, so...
My whole life I've carried the fear of the Toothpick Monster.
Your dog drowned on Martin Luther King Day.
Yeah, that.
I don't like that one. That one doesn't make me laugh.
Again, it's just the way he told the story.
I know, but it doesn't make me laugh because poor Pupster.
I know. I feel awful. I don't want to laugh.
I can laugh at the train getting hit by the ant getting hit by a train.
Yeah.
That I can laugh at.
But that's not necessarily Pork's trauma.
That's true.
Yeah, that's the collective familial trauma on a certain side of my
generational trauma.
Yeah.
Of your
Poo is Pork's Trauma.
Yeah, I can laugh at that trauma hard.
I miss Billy Bob. Where's he at now?
I don't know.
I didn't ask questions.
He said the catchphrase.
I mean, our only link to him was Big Dookie, and he doesn't work there anymore. He doesn't work with me anymore, so.
That's what I forgot.
But the last I heard, he was still in jail.
That's what I forgot. The whole gang's
Wow.
gone.
I thought he had a plan to get out. For,
Well,
like,
that's because he
gingivitis or
got
something.
because he became like mortally ill with like a heart condition while he was
Yeah.
in there. That was his way to get out. But
it was gingivitis. He had such a bad mouth disease.
Yeah, it just turned out to be gingivitis.
Yeah.
That's what my mind made it when you were telling us. And you're like,
I would have thought it was IBS.
and he was like having, little like sympathy. He's like, he should get out. I'm like,
Why was it gingivitis?
so like my head, like while I was listening to Pork tell the story, it was like for gingivitis.
You nailed it. Gingivitis. That's what got him.
Well, I mean, the cast of characters that Pork works with, like the heart disease to me would have been like gingivitis. Like it wasn't really heart disease. It was just a fireman. Like it's that equivalence that they have. So when he told the story, Mom was like, "Oh, I didn't know you get out for gingivitis."
It's so great to see you. How'd you get out? I got mouth disease, gingivitis.
Gotta brush better.
I don't brush my teeth. That's why they didn't like it. I leave socks in the studio.